It can't be that freaking hard, right? Getting healthy, being healthy, staying healthy. I believe that having optimal health is the pathway to living a truly fulfilled life. I'm your host, Ashleigh Mythen, a qualified naturopath who's passionate about finding solutions to your health problems, because your health is my business and healthy starts here. Welcome to the show. Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's episode. Today, I want to talk about supplementation. And do I need to supplement is a question. Well, I don't really get that question as such. I just get the question that it's so confusing. There's so many supplements out there. People don't know what to take. Should they take it? What should they take? And all those kinds of questions. So I wanted to touch base with some of those things today. So the first thing you need to consider is the reason you're supplementing, and really be mindful of advertising, because essentially the supplement is, owned by a business. So we've got to make sure that we're not just sold on some of the fad names and, things that they're promoting, to really consider why and if you need this supplement. So the main thing to consider is that when I think about supplementation, I think about meeting the bridge between what you're not getting through your food and for what you're needing. And how you know that is by, certain symptoms. If you've got certain symptoms or certain things are happening, like you're fatigued, you're tired, maybe you've got digestive problems, then perhaps you're going to need supplementation to support your body to improve those processes. But the basic kind of reasons to think about supplementation is metabolism. So how your body breaks down. Is your body able to break down, such as if it has digestive issues or anything like that? Are you meeting your dietary needs? So are you getting enough from your food? Are you eating enough of wide variety of whole foods? And output, how are you an athlete, or in some cases, women who have heavy menstrual cycles, it means that they might need an iron supplement. Another reason to consider is a genetic or autoimmune or chronic health conditions that are depleting nutrients because of inflammation or affecting natural processes within the body that reduces certain nutrient uptake and absorption. So there are the main things to consider. Are you eating enough? Is your body processing those things well enough? Are you using more energy and nutrients that your body is going to be needing more? Even things like stress can affect certain depletion of nutrients if you're in this kind of chronic state of stress. Or do you have some kind of chronic health condition which is depleting your stores as well? So they're the main reasons to consider those needs. So do supplements work? Yes and no. So one thing that you need to think about when you're getting a supplement, apart from, okay, am I needing this supplement? So do I have those issues that we talked about before, is quality and type and form. And this is important for both herbal medicine as well as nutritional supplements as well. For instance, there's different forms of magnesium, such as magnesium oxide, glycinate, chelate, citrate, and they all are absorbed differently from the body. Magnesium oxide is a cheaper form of magnesium, which is, it's okay if it's just in a mixture of the form, but if it's just the magnesium oxide, it basically just has a laxative effect, opposed to, say, a citrate or chelate or glycinate, which is absorbed through the body and has those natural relaxing qualities, or the muscular qualities that you want with magnesium, which is that neuromuscular transmission, helping to relax those muscles. So it's also important in herbal medicine, say for instance, echinacea, it needs to be the root, the plant. It's really important to take note of which plant part it is, which is the medicinal part that we use. So a lot of people I know, they take some supplements and they're like, I'm not getting the benefits. And then when I look at the supplements they're taking, they're either not the right form, they're not from the right plant part if they're the plant, they're as well not the right therapeutic dose. So a lot of when you see studies on different herbs such as ginkgo and turmeric and all those wonderful herbs that have some scientific backing now, they will have the amount, and often the amount is quite high, or they'll have a different plant part. So it's really important to consider that you've got the therapeutic dosage as well as the right plant part / as well with the nutritional like you're taking the right amount to get the benefits that you desire. And the way to do that is that you can get advice from your health practitioner is the best way. It's also really important to, before supplementing, say with an iron or something like that, is to seek advice as well as get a blood test just to check your ferritin and iron levels to make sure that you're not going to supplement unnecessarily, which is really important. So the main thing I want you to consider or get from this podcast is to really begin listening to your body, evaluating and reflecting honestly. Am I missing something important from my diet? And the best way to do that is to start a diet diary. And I often recommend patients to do this for a minimum of 3 weeks so you can really see if there's any kind of connection between what you're eating and the symptoms that you're feeling. Another one to consider is, do I have digestion issues or some kind of chronic health condition that could impact my ability to break down and absorb certain things? So how you know you've got digestive issues is that there's an issue with your digestion, basically. I know that sounds really obvious, but thinking about, is there pain? Is there bloating? Is there, do I have diarrhea or constipation? Because that essentially, any kind of issue from, your mouth to your anus, any kind of issue there, reflux, anything like that could suggest that there's an issue with your digestion where your breaking down of food or absorption could be affected. Is my output high is another question. So are you an athlete? Are you pregnant? Or do you have heavy periods? Consider your expenditure of your energy and whether you're getting enough nutrients and good quality nutrients. Like, is every meal an opportunity for serving your body? And that's another thing to consider, because often when we're busy, either being a parent or maybe you've got a lot of things on your plate, or you're an athlete, so you've got long workouts or whatever, we often just grab the things that we need, forgetting that the food is the most important foundation for fuel for our body. And if you're looking at those things and realizing, well, perhaps you're not getting enough certain nutrients in your diet, and maybe you need help from a health practitioner to assess that. And another way to tell that is that you're not feeling good within your body, or you're having some kind of symptoms like fatigue, or you're just not at your optimal rate, you're not thinking clearly, you're not sleeping well. Any kind of issue is suggesting that there's some kind of issue within your body. Maybe it's a nutritional deficiency, or maybe it's a chronic health condition. Either way, some support is probably needed. But I would definitely seek advice from a health practitioner just to make sure that you're not over supplementing, which can be an issue as well. Keeping in mind our body can only break down so much, so there is a thing as over supplementation. And making sure that you are getting good quality and the right form, and to get the benefits that you want. Thank you for listening. I've been your host, Ashleigh Mythen. Head to my website, ashleighmythen.com. I have webinars, meditations, and recipes, all created to help you be and stay healthy, because healthy starts here. You can also find out how you can work with me one-on-one. It can't be that friggin' hard, right? Be kind to yourself and each other. Till next time.